Damn, where do I even start with this one? I could highlight 50 different reasons that are causing the youth to give up. I mean, take a second and really think about it. Or don't, because, well, you know, that's the point of the video. Nah, but on a serious note, it's clear as day that there's something odd about the youth's lack of ambition, or rather carefree mentality. We just don't really care, like, at all. It's low-key funny in a way if you really deep it. Anyway, I've been hard at work trying to find the cause, doing a bunch of, well, thinking. Yeah, that's about it. However, I believe I found the answer. But as is tradition on this channel, I'm not going to cover the whole scope of the issue. Nah. We don't do that over here. We pick and choose. Let me present to you my thesis. We're aware of the bullshit. Yep, that's the thesis. Now, this could mean many things. I'll let your imagination do the work and come up with such many things. But I want to focus specifically on one aspect of the BS, the grind. And by grind, I mean the work grind. Simply put, the youth does not value the standard grind. You know, the one your parents, grandparents, and etc. had. You hit the age where you stand on 2 feet and off your ass goes to the mines. 4 a.m. to 6 p.m. every day with a piece of dirt seasoned bread and some sewage water for lunch. Now, thankfully, a lot has changed since those days, and it's not as bad, at least in certain countries. That shit got replaced with a more caring 9 to 5 grind. Let me paint you a picture. Boom, you pop out of your mum, blah, time skip to when you're 16. At that age, you're probably starting to feel the pressure to do well in school so you can, you know, flex up in Harvard. Then if you're not completely dumb, you get into a college or university. Doesn't need to be Harvard. Probably isn't for your dumbass. You enjoy it for a year and then shit starts getting serious because you need to get good grades and find internships so you can be all oiled up for daddy corporate. You graduate and manage to secure a job and your slave arc begins. From there on out, you're waking up early in the morning, commuting to your job, wasting the next 8 hours of prime daytime doing pointless shit for trash money, commuting back, and then probably wasting your last 3 hours of the day doing either dumb shit or household chores. Rinse repeat 5 days a week, 48 weeks or so a year for 30 to 40 years plus. Seems like a lot of fun, doesn't it? Yeah, no. Back then, people didn't really object to this sort of lifestyle because of grit, necessity, or ignorance. In my opinion, all three of them combined. But even then, they had attainable goals. You'd be able to be married, have 2 kids, buy a house, live a decent life, all before 25 or so. Nowadays, that ain't happening, my boy. Best you could do before 30 is buy an air fryer and maybe remember to eat, let alone cook 3 meals a day. Even then, I doubt that. Whether that's self-inflicted or not, the point still stands. Shit is harder to achieve nowadays. So you're not working to achieve, but to stay afloat. What's the point in putting in the hard yards? So what? You can get a raise from 70k to 80k? Like, that's really going to change your life if we're being honest. However, then you'll get some overly optimistic rainbows and sunshine people telling you work to live, not live to work. Yeah, that sounds great on a white girl's Pinterest wall poster, but let's stop the cap. You spend roughly 1/3 of your life, I think it's a bit less, working, and you really only get what, 3 hours at night to yourself and a 2-day weekend? Yeah, that's so much living to be had in that time. Personally, I can't trick myself into thinking that's just how it is when it shouldn't be. I feel like a lot of youth roughly relate to this. Maybe not exactly, but to some degree. The time put in isn't equivalent to the benefits we receive from putting in that time. Look, people will try to navigate around the issue and mask it, but it's all cope. No one wants to live that 9 to 5 life. Some manage to escape it, and a lot don't. Those that don't will cope. It's the harsh reality of the world. Luckily, the newer generation is conscious of the bullshit and willingly tries to dispel it, although to varying success. So what's the fix? To be honest, there's only one way. You need to get your bag up, and by bag, I mean bag. Look, systematic change to alleviate the bullshitness of 9 to 5 will never happen, take forever, or cause minimal change. Simply put, you just have to get rich. Sure, you can live a life of minimalism, but I'd rather, well, not. It's better cosplaying as a minimalist with riches than being forced to being an actual minimalist. At the end of the day, wealth is necessary if you're not trying to get bitched by life. And I think we, the youth, are coming to terms with that. Alright, that's it from me. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe, comment your thoughts on what you think about this issue, and I'll see you in the next one. Laters.